Welcome everyone. I am Sadashiv. This is about me. Myself, I am Sadashiv. This is my registration number in college, AK 6116, and this is all about the course which is prepared in 8th semester module. This is the course title Soil and Water Clinic, and this is the course number. I will tell you about the 486. This is the 4 means fourth year, 8 means 8th semester, 6 is the course number, and this is our course teacher, Professor H. Patil sir. Okay, we today we are discussing here the project called Soil Orders. This is the name of the project title, Soil Orders. Okay, there are total 12 soil orders. We are here discussing each soil order with how its profile looks. Everything we are here discussing about the soil orders, we will see one by one. Okay, let's start. Okay, this is the first soil order called anti-soil. See here, this is the name anti-soil, and we will see here the how the profile looks. See here, this is the soil profile. It looks like this way. This is the soil profile which uh, this anti-soil looks like this way. And first of all, we see the definition up here. The soils which do not show any profile development. Here look at this profile. This profile shows in there is no any profile development. Profile is nothing but it is a vertical section of the soil, and it contains so many horizons like horizontal way. But here you observe that there is no any profile development. And see the next point. In this anti-soil there are diagnostic horizons like orchic or anthropodic horizon, epipodon. uh, these are the diagnostic features, orchic or anthropodic epipodon. And commonly this anti-soil occurs 16% throughout the worldwide. And the recently formed soils which have lack of well developed horizons. I already told that the horizons are not well developed here. The horizons are not well developed and commonly found in the area unconsolidated river and beach sediments, etc., where this anti-soil commonly seen. And after that, the climate. Here the climate is given that humid to subhumid areas the normally anti-soils are seen. And as suborders are there here given. These all are the suborders like aquants, pluvents, earthents, cements and basins. These are the soil orders. This is all about the anti-soils. We are seeing next one. This is all about jelly soil. See the profile here, how its profile looks. uh, we will see the characteristics of jelly soil. See here the definition of the jelly soil. Jelly soil, the definition is given that the jelly soil containing the permafrost of its 2 meter length. Here see, total whole 2 meter length is contains with permafrost, or the gelic material of 1 meter and the remaining 1 meter is contain permafrost, like this way. There are two conditions. One condition is that permafrost which contains whole 2 meter, or somewhere the gelic material 1 meter and after that 1 meter permafrost, this way. And jelly soils are commonly known as cryosols because of here the key process is that cryoturbation. Cryoturbation is nothing but the alternate thawing and freezing. And after that, these type of soils commonly occur in cold climates, and commonly the areas of permafrost. And after that, the parent material here is that peat and shallow mineral layers. And this contains the A horizon and the horizons with permafrost that containing O horizon. There are two horizons, one is A horizon and another is O horizon. And after that, highly fertile because of the leaching of the calcium and potassium takes place easily. This is not actually highly fertile because of the leaching of the calcium and potassium. After that, see the suborders. Suborders are that histosols, turbosols, and orthosols. These are the suborders and not good for engineering work because of this is a soft soil. There is not good for engineering work. There is no construction of any buildings in this type of jelly soils. So after that we are seeing the next slide, that is histosol. See the profile here, histosol, and we will discuss now characteristics about histosols. Histo is the Greek word which has meaning that tissues, and histosols are occur 1.2% throughout the worldwide. And the histosols, there are the other names are also there, and the histosols are also called bog soils. Histosols are also called bog soils, and after that these are also known as a peat, muck, and uh, peat, muck, and organosols. These are the other names, also called as bog soils also. And the definition is given that the histosols are the rich organic matter containing soils. These soils normally contains in 80 centimeter length. There are minimum 40 centimeter or more than that of organic matter, and in lower topographic position there is a formation of peaty horizon, and there are commonly more than 20% of organic matter. And in this here and this in and this histosol also have a low bulk density, and artificial drainage requires due to the poor drainage, because of organic matter holds water well. See here, the organic matter is more than 20% and the organic matter holds the water too much, and that's why the drainage is not good. Therefore artificial drainage is required. And most of the soils are acidic and deficient in major plant nutrients, and parent material is that organic matter, and ecologically very important because of it stores organic carbon. That's why it is a economically very important one. And after that very difficult to cultivate because of the poor drainage and low chemical fertility, and generally fruits cultivated with proper management, and restricted to engineering works like jelly soils also. And the suborders are that foliists, fibrists, hemists, and saprists. These are all about the histosol. And we are seeing the next slide. It is all about insectisol. See the profile here, insectisol, how it looks. See, this is the profile, and we will seeing the point by one point. See here, these soils are early stage development soils, and these are the embryonic soils. Means it is, these soils are early developed soils, and that's why there is uh, incept is a word we use because of the beginning. Incept's meaning is that beginning, and commonly seen in humid areas. Most insectisols are cambisols and umbrisols. Show little elevation and elevation. See, I will explain about elevation. First one, this here is that the elevation is nothing but the accumulation of the clay and the sequia oxides like Fe and Al oxides. This is called as the elevation. And uh, the elevation is that elevation is nothing but this is the leaching of the these clay silicate minerals, and including with the sequia oxides like Fe and Al oxides, etc. And after that we are seeing the insectisols have auric and umbric horizons with cambic surface horizon. And after that they are given that these type of the soils formed quickly by alternation of parent material. The parent material alternation is the only thing that formation of this soil takes place, and no accumulation of clay, iron oxide, aluminum oxide, etc., or organic matter, etc. Suborders are given aqueous, gelips, cryopts, usteps, jereps, etc. on occur 15% throughout the worldwide. After that there is a fifth soil order, mollisol. Okay, we will discuss about mollisol. Mollisol occur 7% worldwide. See here, mollisols commonly seen 7% worldwide, and generally seen in semi-arid to semi-humid areas, typically under grassland layer. See here, this is the area given, and this is the 7% worldwide. And this is the parent material is that limestone and wind-blown sand, which is also called Lewis, Loess. Lewis is nothing but the sand if it is blown by wind and deposits, then it is called Lewis. And after that process of formation of mollisols are the melanization, decomposition, humidification, pedoturbation. And commonly parent material is that high base rich and calcareous. After that we are seeing that mollisols have deep and high organic matter, with a nutrient enriched surface soil. Ecoregion is called mollic epipodon. There is one epipodon called mollic epipodon, and the meaning of the mollic epipodon is given that it is the ecoregion actually, and which contain deep and high organic matter. After that, occurrence in mountain valleys, these type of soil orders occur, and after that, ecological important soil order due to the high fertility, and dark colored surface horizon due to the high organic matter. And soil orders are that albisols, aquisols, cryosols, gelesols, udosols, ustosols, and gerosols. These are some suborders. This is all about mollisols. And after that, we are seeing the oxisol. Okay, we are seeing the oxisol. What about oxisol? Okay, these oxisols occur 7.5% worldwide in the areas of tropical rainforest, humid and tropical regions. And the word oxisol is derived from the oxide due to the dominance oxide minerals such as the bauxite. And this color of the soil is that red or yellowish because of the iron or aluminum oxide. And the leaching and weathering are the key process, and which contain quartz kaolin, which are small amounts, and uh, minerals and organic matter, and have the only trace nutrients due to the heavy rainfall. And after that, soils have a low cation exchange capacity. See here the commonly tropical crops are cultivated such as the rubber, cocoa. Also in some areas rice cultivation is done. And after that, spodosols. The spodosols occur 4% worldwide. Spodo means wood ash, and yeah, formed in a sandy soils with a high filtration rate. Spodosols are acid soils actually, and surface accumulation of the humus, organic matter, and aluminum oxide. And spodosols are light white colored E horizon. Spodosols have an E horizon which is light and uh, light and white colored horizon. And the leaching of the humus, organic matter, aluminum, and iron oxides from the A horizon also, and A horizon to B horizon, this becomes the gray surface color and indicates that a lack of organic matter. See here, this color is shows actually white color. There is the leaching of the organic matter takes place from here. And after that, low fertility and limited water holding capacity. Spodosols are useful for forestry and uh, recreation, commonly occur in the areas of coniferous forest in cool and moist climate. After that, we are seeing ultisols. See here the profile of ultisol. Ultisols are the ulti means the meaning is that ulti means last. Ultisols are also called red clay soils, and the word ultisol derived from ultimate word. Ultimate word because of the reason is that it is the ultimate product of the continuous weathering of minerals, and key process is weathering, and it generally occur in humid, temperate, and tropical climate. Ultisols are containing mineral salts without calcareous material, and 35% base saturation, which is there less than that of 35% base saturation, and less than 10% weatherball minerals. And it is quite acidic, and pH is less than 5. And the color is that red and yellow color due to the accumulation of the iron oxide. And the dominant mineral is that kaolinite. Calcium and potassium deficient soil is there, and lack of the organic matter, therefore there is a no shrink and swell property. And the compulsory application of the soil amendments required for reclamation. Compulsory application of the soil amendments with the soil orders are there. Here is aquels, humals, udals, ustals, gerals. These are the sub orders and in India occurs commonly in the Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Orissa, Assam, and the northern side. This is all about the this is all about ultisol. And after that, vertisol. We are seeing here the what vertisol. See here, this is the profile of vertisol. Verti means turn, and occur 2.4% worldwide, and soils having high content of clay minerals in like Mont Morillonite. The Mont Morillonite is maximum in this vertisols. Key process is clay perturbation. Extremely deep A horizon and absence of B horizon. Climate is a tropical savanna, semi-arid, and high humid subtropical. And after that, here is given that basic rocks such as basalt. The basalt from basalt, this soil order is formed, and the uh, color is a gray to deep black, known as a black earth in Australia. Vertisoil is also called black earth in Australia. After that, swelling is takes place by wetting, and shrinking and deep cracks are formed when dry season. And after that, we are seeing here is so this high expansion rate causes damage to the buildings. After that, crops cultivated are the cotton, wheat, sorghum, and rice. See here, the suborders are given that equids, cryads, gerards, torers, usters, uders. These are the types some suborders in vertisols generally used in grazing of the cattle and sheep. This in vertisols generally grazing up sheep and cattle is done. This is all about vertisols. After that, we are seeing aridosols. Aridosols are also called desert soils, and aridosols are derived from the Latin word aridus. Aridus means dry, and the low organic matter content soil, and limited leaching formation of one or more subsurface horizons. Key processes are soil carbon oxidation and climate in desert and semi-arid regions. Aerosols commonly seen in desert and xeric sublands. After that, here the water deficiency is a major problem in aerosols, and accumulation of the salt on the surface can result in formation of salinization. Here, the accumulation of the salt takes place, and which forms the salinization. Also, there is a deposition of silicate, clay, sodium, calcium carbonate, etc. In India, aerosols are observed in the states of Rajasthan, Gujarat, Haryana. This is all about aerosols. After, we are seeing that andesol. Andisols are formed by andisols are first observed in Japan, and see here, andisols are first observed in Japan and named as a volcanic ash material. After that, andisols are soils formed by volcanic ash containing a high proportion of amorphous colloidal material called allophane or imogolite. And ambisols are also called andisols. And after that, parent material is tephra in andisol, and the soil is very fertile, support intensive cropping. Crops grown is like tea, coffee, tobacco, rice, maize, etc. occur 1% worldwide, and dark colored soil with low bulk density. After that, horizons are there. Here is a Andic, Maulic, and Umbric. These are the horizons. Since suborders are here given equants, gelands, crylands, terrains, woodlands, and after that, woodlands, gerlands. These are the some type of the soil orders. These are actually not important. These the suborders not asked in your competitive exams, but for kind some knowledge basis, these are the important. This is all about alpisols. These are all about alpisols, and this profile is regarding alpisols. Alpisols are got 10.1% worldwide area. It consists horizon of clay accumulation. Alpisols are generally formed in semi-arid to humid area. ALF, alp means aluminium, and I means iron, which denotes that subsoil is a clay enriched alternative upon which, see here, calcium, magnesium, and potassium are abundant. These soils are mineral rich soils, 35% base saturation. So alpine soils are contrast to ulti soils. See, in ulti soils less than 35% base saturation, which this alpine soil is a contrast to that of ulti soils. Here is the more than 35% base saturation, and suborders are there: equialps, cryalps, woodalps, ustalps, geralps, etc. These are all about, these are the alpine soils. Okay, thank you.